I know I have a noisy, so I try to switch to my desktop. Could you admit me for my?
Oh, okay, sure.
All right, so should we just scroll down, I guess? Go down one at a time. Ewan?
Okay, go on.
Yeah, just go down one at a time.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing is obviously we need their app. It's called Accepted over here. So that's the first thing I highlighted. It's I guess it's an app that we must use, an online platform audition for competitions. So we're probably gonna use that for uploading performance videos. So the second part I highlighted is it's free for submission. The account is free, and submission for the evaluation video is included in our CM registration fee. So the details would be provided later when the deadline is scheduled. So I guess all our branches are going to have different deadlines. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye out.
Students or parents have to upload that. We don't do anything. Or am I wrong?
Yes, we don't.
Yes, we don't. Okay.
All right. So the first part is that that I noticed is that recording with smartphone would be an acceptable method of recording, and so I'm assuming most students don't have anything better than just using their phone for recording. So this is probably going to be the most common video format, just using their phones. And the recording must be one fixed camera angle focused on performance with face and hands. That has to be visible for sure. And then at the end of the document, there's pictures that shows. That's an example. And students should also dress as they would for live. So that's number 3. Live in-person evaluation. So no PJs. Let's see. So the next one comes to technique. They may only have the technique chart on the piano. No written notation is allowed whatsoever. For string, wind harp students must turn the music stand toward the camera to show that only the technique chart is on the music stand. Then they can play it, turn it back to play. Also, no written notation is allowed. Sight reading has been waived for this year. So no sight reading is required at all. And repertoire, 1 recording for each piece. It should be played entirely without stopping, without saying, and then all recording does not need to be completed on the same day, but must be completed and submitted by the deadline. Okay. And this next part I found interesting was that repertoire previously recorded by the students, such as during a pre-CM studio recital, may be used for this evaluation. So as long as it's the same student playing the same piece, so even if it's previously recorded, it's totally fine. So for maybe the recital or whatever.
But how about it's a long time ago? They couldn't tell, right? Last year recital.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know, but they say it's okay. So
how about every piece at different time? I mean, we can tell by their dress and the background.
Maybe
it's okay, right?
Yeah.
They already said it that way, so if they're not gonna be okay, they can't do it. You know, it's in the policy, so they have to honor what they wrote. Yeah.
So it's 1 recording for each.
Because each piece can be has to be sent separately, right? Then perhaps they can record it in different days up to the deadline.
Yeah, they did say that it doesn't have to be completed on the same day. So
Get your best performance on the piece.
They can
Actually, it's great that they let the students record them separately, because if it has to be together, it has to be same day. But since each song is separate, so you could do whenever you want, and that's so much easier, I think. Yeah.
And it say that you can use previous recording from the recital or something. So that means that it can do the all recording all the same day.
mhm.
So they'll be sending in.
Yes,
Don't torture your students
So my question
to get
is,
the best performance.
so recital video, it's hard to show hand position or angle is so different. We can
Yeah.
use this one because the recital is always kind of far away.
Yeah.
So even we can use recital video.
But they require that we
It
have a
has to
show
show.
hand and
Yeah.
face. And
Right, so I think it's so hard to find.
we can close shot, we can video
Yeah.
edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
One of
Hansel,
my
you
students,
have to send
9-year-old,
like 5 different. You'll be sending in like if you have 4 pieces and then techniques. So you'll upload 5 different video. You'll be sending in 5 different videos.
I think
right?
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
one of my 9-year-old students suggested that we could dub my playing on top of her fingers moving on the piano.
Well, it says unedited video, so
I know.
Yeah.
It was funny that
Good idea.
Yeah. All right. So next part is memorization. Pieces performed from memory should have all music removed from the piano or music stand. That's that. Number 5 must be unaltered and edited. Now number 6 should also pay attention to, because it requires you to edit the file name on the submission. So including the student's application ID, composer's last name, or component of the evaluation. So they have an example here. Number 7, repertoire changes. So you're permitted to change repertoire except for the pieces designated as a syllabus piece. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so the student will not be penalized if changes no longer comply with the required repertoire categories. So I guess only the syllabus piece has to stay.
Does that mean even, because before that, each piece have to be in different historical period?
Yeah.
So even though it's like the same, it's okay?
That's what I would
assume.
assume. I mean, from that sentence, it sounds like it, except for the syllabus, right? So, yeah. Okay, so the next part is we don't need to update anything on their online system, even if the pieces change.
I believe that, I'm sorry, Hansen. I
Yes.
believe that the historical period still will have to be observed because that's what our syllabus says, right?
Okay.
No, I don't think so. It says it no longer has to comply with the required repertoire categories.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I think better not push it, because
I wouldn't push it, but I mean, it looks like it says it no
Yeah.
longer.
from what it said, it looks like they have to just accept anything. But in reality, you probably don't want to push it and check it.
Yeah.
No to Beethoven sonatas, right?
All right. So the next part is about accompaniment. Live accompaniment is not required. Let me highlight that really quick. Teacher and student may select the option best for the students from the options below. So let's see. Live accompaniment if somebody in the house code can adequately accompany the student. Pre-recorded accompaniment programs such as Smart Music is okay. And you can also have no accompaniment, apparently. Let's see. For piano students. Okay, so this is pretty important, I guess, just for us to know. Students will be evaluated based on their performance and not the type of piano or keyboard used, whether it's recently tuned. So, yeah, I guess we can just hope the judges will be lenient.
And say the piano is not tuned.
Good point.
Okay, so the video recording can be completed in a studio, home, school, or any location of the student's choice, but should abide by any current shelter in place and physical distancing mandates. And I don't know if all of you know, our
this is very
shelter
important.
in place
Yeah.
has been extended, right?
Yeah, it's very important point actually.
Yeah. Okay, so the recording must be uploaded before midnight on the due date assigned to the student's branch. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Results will be entered into the MTAC system and then be available through the parent-student portal within 2 weeks. Online theory does not apply to us. Well, we already did it. So the next part is, I guess, recommended camera angle. So that's for piano. Both hands, face, almost the entire body, and keyboard. And then we have the flutes, violins, harp, guitar.
Happen to know when the theory results will be, because I always like to put that in my program, but for anybody that got like 100 or something, you know, will that just come out when they give results for after the videos are evaluated? Then
They say it should be within 2 weeks.
and then we'll post all our theory results too.
I am assuming all the results. Yeah, because they should have our theory already.
But results already done for theory.
Yeah.
Online,
the theory. Right? We can see the theory in there. If you go to our teacher portal, we can see a theory point.
Yeah, the theory was done.
Yeah, it was posted long time ago. Week after. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I actually tried to look and I couldn't find it, but I'll look again.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Look into your individual students' exam result. It's right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a Velma not joined today, huh? Because I like to know when will be our deadline to submit the videos for our branch.
I don't think they picked yet.
I think Velma and Sushan probably, because they always say they have the same information as us. They don't have more information.
Yeah, because it will tell us later. It hasn't give all the detailed date yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the italic here. It's when your branch's upload deadline is scheduled. So I don't think they scheduled it yet. Okay. So I think that's the PDF, right? From yesterday.
Okay. Thank you, Hanson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I need to leave. Thank you so much. It was very helpful. Thank you.
Me also. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Did I noisy right now?